It's time to enter a new era, where your opponent sits across the table. It's wishing them good luck, then finding perfect lethal. It's the shuffle, the cut, the draw.
You can't be serious!
It's staring them dead in the eyes and saying, no blocks. It's playing in the flesh and blood. And it's starting a new chapter. Competitively tuned for a brand new format. It's your $20 ticket to a $2 million world tour. Silver Age. Your legend starts here.
This has been a dev talk, James, that I have wanted to do for a very long time. In fact, I think we as a studio have found it hard to keep our mouths shut about what we're talking about today. We've been so excited. It really feels like the dawn of a new era of Flesh and Blood. I am, of course, talking about Silver Age. I know the whole community is talking about Silver Age. We're thrilled to talk about it. First off, what is Silver Age and what was the genesis of this new era of Flesh and Blood?
You're absolutely right. This is a huge moment in the history of the game. Silver Age is this fast, fun, affordable way to play Flesh and Blood. I see it as this beautiful opportunity to welcome the next wave of new players into the community. You get competitive ready decks straight out of the box for $20.
Oh, you're so far ahead, James. You've gone so far beyond what I wanted to talk about yet, but that's okay.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
I'm excited about this too. We'll tell
there.
you all about this.
But the genesis,
yes,
the genesis of this format, it is Blitz. To be honest, it is Blitz, and it was this quest to solve what Blitz Eternal could be. Like we really want fans to have utility of their collection, including all of those iconic heroes that the fans come to love over the years. And with the Living Legend model, they ascend the Icelanders and the Chains and the Kasai's, from the Blitz format who have ascended to Living Legend and start gathering dust in your collection. And we want fans to be able to play with their favorite heroes from across the ages. So we went on this quest to try and create Blitz Eternal, and it went through
a long quest,
many iterations and shapes and forms. Little Legends was one that comes to mind, and maybe you can speak to some of these in a moment. But we eventually settled on Silver Age, and I'm so pleased that we got there because it brings back all of these iconic heroes, but it also does it in a way which opens up accessibility to Flesh and Blood for a whole new generation of players to join the game.
Yeah, it really was the accessibility thing that drove us down this path. You mentioned Little Legends. It was actually a singleton Blitz format, and we made a whole new ban list around it, and it was good. We really did enjoy it. It was solid, but it just wasn't quite there. It was like 80% of the way there, and then there's this other piece we really wanted to get working. For a long time, the early days of Flesh and Blood, Blitz was serving as this on-ramp. And it was the way you found the game, the way you started playing. But it sort of started failing at that somewhere along the line. It got a little too fast, a little too powerful. Games just weren't really blossoming and showing off Flesh and Blood the way we knew it could be showed off by a young hero format, by a fast, fun, and affordable format. And now with Silver Age, I mean, there's so many things about this format that I am excited about. The accessibility is very high up there, but to me, the opportunity to just go back into my collection. You and I have talked about deck building in Silver Age. Tell me about some of the opportunities you think are really going to arise now that we're limited to just commons and rares, of course.
I love the process of creation. In my years as a TCG player, just building decks was probably the thing that I enjoyed the most. And of course, getting to play the game and see the world once you built those decks, but just going into the tank and brewing and crafting and getting innovative, I just got so much satisfaction from that. And one of the things that really excites me about Silver Age is that in the absence of the legendaries and the majestics, it allows a whole new swathe of your collection to shine. Sometimes there might be a rare card that you just like that card, whether it's the look or the feel of it, the art, the name, it just has some meaning to you, or it's just a very mechanically interesting card, but it isn't quite good enough to break through in Classic Constructed because there's just a Majestic that does what it does slightly better. And Silver Age just opens up this whole new part of your collection to start exploring. And I think that the deck builders out there are really, really going to enjoy that.
Yeah. Personally, I can't wait to ice out my Silver Age decks. I'm looking for those fabled young heroes. I'm going all foil. I always have to just take it to that next level. But I'm excited to look for new cards.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a big collector. I have so many Flesh and Blood cards, as my wife reminds me all the time. Like I never stop hearing about it. But I truly love all of them and just getting more use out of them because there are cards that can only be played in the Silver Age format, and finally getting to dust off some of these cool foils I've accumulated.
Plenty of opportunity to bling out decks, even though it is at that common and rare level. There's so many marvels and cold foils and special treatments that are available at for cards that sit in those bands. So plenty of opportunity to express your creativity and personalization and in other ways as well.
Yeah, that's what I love about our game, and it presents those ample opportunities and you really get to bond with your hero. But let's talk about that entry point, and you already alluded to it, James. We're bringing out a very, very special product along with Silver Age. We are bringing to the table 10 Silver Age pre-constructed decks. Tell us a little bit about the Silver Age pre-constructed.
Yeah, these aren't just pre-con decks that our fans may be used to from from the Armory decks or Blitz decks of the past. These are carefully curated, competitive decks straight out of the box.
No punches pulled. These are designed to head to a calling, head to the Pro Tour and compete.
And you could win. Yep. You could win one of these competitive professional events with a deck straight out of the box. They have been built and refined and honed to win tournaments for $20.
Yeah.
For $20.
And a bonus coming alongside those decks as well. A booster pack of set 18. Pen.
You heard it here first. Pen.
Got it. Pen. Every now and then.
Yeah. That is the 3-letter code. It's not the name of the set, but it's your 3-letter code is Pen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Pen going to be super important for Silver Age. We shaped Pen in contemplation of Silver Age. And to us, the moment when Pen arrives, it's kind of when Silver Age blooms and becomes the format we have always been looking to produce. In fact, the new updated Silver Age ban list, which is going live today, I believe, is very much in contemplation of the format once Pen enters. So maybe there's a few things that don't quite make sense yet. They'll get there. We tested this format thoroughly. We have a really nice starting point. And it all starts and kicks off with Pen. Yeah.
It's a very special set. As you mentioned during the intro, we've been working on Silver Age or Project Blue, as many of you know from its early iteration for quite some time. And I'm really pleased, really proud of the team, how we have had that foresight to move towards this goal and integrated it into our design and development processes. Spanning, it's coming on a year that this has been in the pipeline. Well, certainly by the time it releases, it would have been well over a year.
Oh yeah.
And Pen is a very special set in just holistically. It's a fantastic set. I think it's going to be one of our all-timers. But the fact that it really supports Silver Age during this launch period. There's a big investment, big commitment to Silver Age as a format that will run across all of our OP programs. And the fact that this booster set that is releasing just is so geared towards optimizing Silver Age as a format experience. Just like one such example is just the quantity of new equipment that is in Pen at the rare level. So many heroes get these new loadouts. It adds so much new optionality to the kit that you can bring to the table at the Silver Age format level. So when you sit here and you say like the format really comes into its own with Pen, it really does. Like your subs just completely change upon the release of Pen, and that alone is a game changer.
Yeah, absolute reset. I know now everyone is dying to participate. Of course, there are early access events going on for Silver Age. I believe a bunch of battle hardens going on around the world. One in Hong Kong, one in Seattle, and I believe Valencia is the other one. Yeah. So 3 early access events. You get a chance to get a look. But first chance to get a look at Penn and Silver Age, including Penn, is going to be at our world premiere, which is in
London.
Very nice.
One of my favorite places.
Looking forward to heading back to London. We had a great time when we were there for the Pro Tour. Wonderful host there in London. And it's going to be an awesome event.
Yeah.
And I know you want so much more information. There is so much more information, but that's it for today. We're going to talk more all about Penn. We're going to talk more about Silver Age when we get to the keynote at Worlds in Philadelphia. I'll be there delivering that, telling you all about what's coming down the pipeline. Anything else you want to say about Silver Age before we wrap up, James?
Get to the world premiere, get to your local game store, get involved with the huge OP program that we have coming through to support its rollout. And
did you say $20 ticket to the $2 million Pro Tour before? Is that what you said?
Yeah. The $20 ticket to the $2 million World Tour.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to get everyone up to speed with what that means at the keynote. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. And just for everyone out there, be great ambassadors or welcoming that next new player into the community, and like lean into these Silver Age decks as maybe your go-to tool to bring on your friends and your fellow TCG fans out there and show them Flesh and Blood for the first time with these incredible Silver Age pre-constructed decks.
Yep. Going to be a lot of people hopping on board for sure. Can't wait to see you all down at the local game store.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Flesh and Blood's 6th anniversary stream.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Fab, everyone.
Happy birthday to us.
And what a beautiful journey it's been as well. I remember all the way back in 2019 getting into this game, and what a just behemoth it's become all around the world. And how about that Silver Age hype, right?
I know, it's honestly so exciting that we're finally sort of launching this new exciting format. So accessible, so fun. Just a different, unique way to play Flesh and Blood. And I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun just working on Silver Age, sort of helping develop, this new format, going out there, playing some games in the community as well. Just, it's really interesting. It really opens up some creative deck building options. It helps get new people into the game. Jason, I know you got a few friends into the game this way.
Oh yeah, at the Card Merchant tournament that we hosted, the first ever Project Blue event, it was at the time. I actually got 3 or 4 friends into the game, scrounged around for some commons and rares, and one of them actually came 9th at that event, going like X and 2. So
you weren't that good a teacher then, if they, if they bubbled? Okay, so Silver Age, I know James and Brian have talked about it a bit already, but we do have a few slides to go through just to reiterate what Silver Age is all about. So we're going to bring those up and just have a little talk. So what is Silver Age? It's a new Fab format. You can play common, rare, and basic cards. Fast, fun, and affordable Fab. I mean, $20 pre-cons, right?
Yeah.
And speaking of $20, it's your $20 ticket to the $2 million World Tour. You could buy a pre-con, win any sort of qualifier event, and then punch your ticket to Worlds.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of crazy to think about. It's awesome. So just showing up on the graphic here, we have some iconic cards. So you can play your commons, your rares, your basics. So it's very powerful commons and rares. And the Silver Age pre-constructed decks. So each of these pre-con decks as well comes with a Set 18 booster pack. This is coming out in stores February 13th, 2026. Perhaps a good Valentine's Day present for to get your partners into the game.
Sure, Kieran.
And as we can just see here, we have a lot of different decks available on offer. And Silver Age Early Access tournaments all around the world. You can be one of the first people to play Silver Age on the World Tour. We've got World Tour Valencia, November 28th to 30th. World Tour Seattle, December 12th to 14th. And then World Tour Hong Kong, December 19th to 21st.
Yeah, so like it's so exciting that we're sort of finally folding in this new format into that World Tour, format, get some World Tour points, see some competitive level Silver Age events. And it's just going to be so exciting to see the kind of the decks that come out and the new strategies that
I'm really interested to see some of the takes from the finest minds in the game of what they do. But speaking of the format, let's go ahead and look at the ban list. So the original Project Blue ban list. So we're not going to go sort of super in detail to this, but as you can see, probably what stands out to some people are some of these iconic 4D defense reactions. Things like Sigil of Solace and some of the very powerful staple equipments that we've seen in the past, things like Snapdragon Scalers, Goliath Gauntlet, Hardened Cross Strap, etc., etc. But we know people love a good giveaway, right?
Yeah.
They love a good giveaway, so we have a bit of a game we're going to start off for people to predict what's next up on the ban list. What have we got coming up? And our producer, Alex, he's going to run you through the rules, say, what are we giving away? How do you win these awesome prizes? Alex, you want to take it away for a second?
All right. Yo.
Oh, Alex has his own cam now.
Oh, wait, what?
What is this?
I thought we were the talent, but then suddenly Alex is jumping on the action. Okay.
Yeah, so we've got some lovely marvels to give away. We've got this Pleiades marvel here, and the rest of the young heroes from Super Slam. So how we're going to be giving these out is we're going to play a little guessing game for the new banned cards in the official Silver Age format. So there are 6 new cards that are going to be added to that ban list. The first one we're going to just do as a little practice go, because hopefully it should be pretty easy to guess. Well, maybe, who knows. And then from there, for each of the cards, we're going to, I've got a little bot in the chat that is going to be scanning and looking for the first person to say the correct card. So there are going to be 4 cards that we give away. We also have a 5th that will be given away to a random person on the stream if we hit 600 likes. So 6th birthday, 600 likes. What is that card? Wow, it's this one. Very special Pleiades Marvel. So that could go out to a random person in the chat if we hit 600 likes on the stream.
Okay, well, I'm just going to jump on chat real quick.
Yeah. Also, a reminder,
I want
no point guessing names right now. We just need once we start, that's when the names come in. Anything coming in right now won't count.
Yep, that is true. So thank you for that, Uyong. So I'm going to load the bot into the chat, and then we're going to move to a little slide here. So let me just hit this for us.
I might have to bust out my phone, check out some of the guesses.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of pummel.
And also, quick reminder, you got to spell it correctly down to each letter. Otherwise, we won't be picking you up.
All right. So the first one, just so you guys see how
check out these guesses.
How this is going to work. This first card that we're about to reveal, this is just practice. This is just so you understand how it works, and then we're going to move into the proper game. So the first one. Also, these are in alphabetical order, so to help you out, because as we move through these cards, you're going to have the opportunity to guess it as the bot is looking for this word, because I can only do one at a time. So, so the first one, just so you can all see what's going, big reveal, 3, 2, 1. Fiddler's Green.
Fiddler's Green. This is me trying to play a fiddle.
This is me trying to be green.
All right, so Fiddler's Green, first card on the ban list. What do we think?
And if it, just quickly, I think we've blown through the 600 likes pretty quickly. Should we up that to like 6,000?
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, so now you understand what it is. So Fiddler's Green in red, yellow, and of course blue.
Yeah.
We played in Silver Age, so I'm about to...
there'll be a couple of sad fatigue players out there, but...
Okay, I'm going to load the spot. Let's see. Hopefully this works. Whoa, all right. Looks like...
I just want to say I really love the art on Fiddler's Green.
It is beautiful, especially in EA as well.
Oh, true.
The thing is, can no longer play it in Silver Age.
Yep.
Okay, so the first card is up for grabs, and it actually... turns out that
somebody guessed it already.
Anytime that it's said in the chat, it goes into being able to guess. And there's already 169 people that have guessed correctly.
So it's a few small technical difficulties. I'm sure we'll figure that out.
What's going to happen, because this is still a fun giveaway, I'm going to click choose a winner on here, and it is going to hopefully randomly select the person of the 170 people that have now guessed.
I wonder if this first one was a Kiwi player potentially, having a bit of experience in the Project Blue sort of initial phase.
Right.
So I know this card came up a little bit in conversations.
So this one, just by the way, this one is for the Pleiades Marvel, this first giveaway. So I'm going to click choose a winner and let's just see what happens there.
And it's Mr. Classic.
All right, there it is. Did that come up in chat? I hope it did.
It's Carol who couldn't be here today.
Yeah. It's Brian Gottlieb. How did he know?
Oh, wait. Is this person active? This person...
So as we were setting up for the stream, we were like, what if they don't guess it? What if it takes us like 2 minutes for them to guess the card?
Yeah, there's actually
What
a
do
lot
we
of
talk
people-
about?
There's a lot more people in the
Yeah.
chat than I was
And,
expecting.
I just want to say I had faith in the community.
Yeah. And it looks like it took negative 20 seconds.
All right. Hopefully this person sees it. So the winner for this is Euros or Juros Simples. You guessed correctly.
Wow.
We're going to reveal the card.
We are about to. I'm just going to put a little message into chat to confirm that this person. There's a lot of chats going on. So
Yeah.
Boy, there's a lot of card names in chat. Right?
Yeah.
there's a lot of card names in chat. So
People guessing cards that are already banned. Very exciting. So double ban these cards.
Are there any like appreciation posts for me?
Yeah, Ravenous Rebel. It's a bit of an appreciation post.
A card that was very briefly floated by a dev who we won't name.
Certain Mr. Classic.
And was shut down by all the smart people in the room.
May I read out one of the guesses?
Okay.
Ravenous Rabble is a guess.
Oh yeah. No, like, yep. I mean, I don't know whoever would suggest that. But guys, it has a 5 printed on the card.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's a 0 for 5. Go again.
okay.
It's funny. I've seen people like set up those rabble plays. You have no cards left in the deck, and then it's a 0/5.
Oh. A fatigue deck. Exactly how Rebel was meant to be played.
All right. Hopefully that goes in. Juro Simples, yeah, you're a winner for the first one. And what card is it? 170 people guessed correctly. Honing Hood.
Honing Hood.
Wow.
So a bit of an Azalea mainstay from what we saw in some of the early phases of Project Blue.
Also for Lexi,
Yep.
very powerful. Just like the ability to just chuck in a card when you're going second and just
Classic
starting with a
Leon.
5-card hand.
Yeah.
Classic, I'm talking about Lexi again.
Yeah, but actually, Lexi.
Yeah. The reason is actually Lexi. She was the most powerful thing.
But yeah, I guess we probably won't go down the rabbit hole of going to exactly about all these cards, but Honing Hood, obviously, very powerful equipment.
Yeah.
But are we ready to set up the next guest giveaway?
Yeah, we are. I'm about to change the old word on this. Give me 1 second.
All right.
But yeah, but it's cool. Like Honing Hood, again, that's kind of what I love about Silver Age stuff, right? Like this card, I mean, I struggle to think whenever I saw this played in Classic Constructed or any other format back in the day. And now it's a bit of a powerhouse.
Yeah, and it kind of highlights how like card evaluation very much changes in the Silver Age format when you're sort of restricted to commons, rares, and basics, and like how those kind of gameplays start to differ.
Yeah, and it's kind of what James talked a little bit about, the deck building aspect of things, getting creative, like finding things. I just remember in Dev when we were just sort of playing some games and stuff, and people just scrolling through all the cards, and there's someone yelling out, "What about this?" And it's like, wait, what? Honing Hood? Wait, that card's insane. Ravenous Rebel?
Nobody said that.
Visual solace.
All right, we've got our next.
Okay.
Our next card is loaded. I'm gonna give it 10 more seconds because we've already got 20 people who've guessed correctly.
Oh, only 20.
Only 20 though.
Oh, community slowing down a little.
I have reset it though, so we're.
Got
So we went from like 800 to...
That's why. Yeah, there might be a few people. So actually, get your votes in real quick if you want to. Oh, 24, 27.
Oh.
All right, people figuring things out.
We've got some of the devs just entering for us, right, in the background.
Yeah, let me just get an answer in there as
All
well.
right, we're at 28 entries. Okay, the next card. I'm gonna choose a winner.
Okay.
Now.
Drum roll.
Okay, this is. I mean, surely it's not someone we know. But the winner is Tom.
Oh, wait, Tom Petty?
I can't believe you got Tom as just like your YouTube name. That seems like crazy. All right, so Tom is our winner, and the correct card is indeed Nimby.
Nimby, I mean, pretty powerful, right? Like kind of the spiritual successor to Belittle. I mean, no going in on this card, but and like we say, we won't go too in depth. But when you have a lot of the existing heroes who can maybe get access to go again, this can do some pretty powerful things. And I can see you're struggling not to say Lexi right now.
Have you seen this card in Lexi, guys? Oh, it's nutty.
What the again? Crazy.
Yep. So Nimby, obviously, very powerful card. It can do powerful things. Kind of getting the boot from Silver Age for now.
So in case our winners are missing, please email marketing@legendstory.com with proof of your YouTube account so that we know that it's you, and we will get all the shipping of your prize card sorted. And I didn't even say what one that was for, but that one was for KO. So, so there you go. You've won a KO, Tom.
I'm just gonna, yo, Alex, it's Tom.
Sorry,
don't have access to my account right now, but come on, bro.
Okay, this next one is for Tough Nut. So,
Okay.
The fan favorite, surely.
So we've got. I am putting this into the chat.
Okay.
Setting up the bot.
There, I am going to. Wow. Okay, we've got 240 entries on this. So whether we're just gonna roll with this one. I think.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm just seeing it like rolling through the chat.
Why don't we just ask?
270, 280. Okay, I'm just gonna choose a winner for this one.
Alphabetical order, I guess.
I think people have figured it out. It is Inlay, INLE. Inlay. Congratulations, Inlay. You were correct. Yes, Nimby is banned in all colors, but the next one is Old Knocker.
Yep. So, I mean, this one, pretty powerful, right? You gotta, put this next to Blossom Spring and stuff like that. I mean, Blade Break 1, generic equip, instant tap hero, destroying this, gain resources. Prior to tap being sort of a mechanic in the game, there's a lot of heroes who this doesn't necessarily affect in Silver Age. And lots of people are doing pretty powerful things with this card, but we'll kind of just leave it at that. Like we say, we don't want to go down the rabbit hole of getting into this and that for the bans, but
and there's something also exciting about bans is that it's not necessarily a restriction of deck building. Sometimes some of these bans really open up card choices that really diversify the card pool and what people can play in those slots. So I'm really excited to see how a ban like this sort of affects and the new options that actually open up because of it.
Yeah, Blossom of Spring.
Yeah. No, I agree though, right? Because sometimes there's certain cards where you may not necessarily be making a trade-off, it becomes a default option, but when that default is perhaps removed, it's okay, what's next up? Although we did have some fun saying, if this card existed, then you got a gold copy, we could call it Gold Knocker.
The prize card for the Sage.
Gold Knocker.
All right. If you thought 200 and something entries was a lot, this one has 403. 403 people have created.
Man, why did we work on this one? We could just ask chat what to ban.
Just throw it out a huge poll.
Right, I think
we worked hard.
We're just going to jump straight into the winner for this one. So the winner for this particular one will win the young Lyeth marble.
Ooh.
So let's choose a winner. Sam Chaka. Congratulations, Sam. You have won with your correct guess of Reality Refractor.
Reality Refractor. Now, Jason, I see your eyes light up. And, maybe we'll get to it later, but I saw you do some pretty insane things with this when we were playing out with the community.
It's a pretty disgusting weapon.
Yeah, no, it's pretty wild. And, I know you're a huge Enigma fan. I saw you rocking this card on this. And, yep, it was pretty sweet. It was a pretty sweet card.
Pretty good.
So this one has been given the old Heapo for now from this. But I just want to say as well, giving away some of these Marvel Young Heroes reminds me as well, Silver Age, very affordable, accessible format. But I know there's a lot of people who love to bling their decks out there in real world, and there are plenty of options to do so.
Exactly.
Starting with some of these Marvel Young Heroes, right? And all the promos and the special EAs and everything like that. I mean,
it was funny because Carol gave me the Enigma deck to play at the Card Merchant event, and he was like, "Sorry, bro, we could only find these max rarity cards." And I was like, "Oh, awesome!
Let's go."
Marvel Enigma, promo Oasis Respirats. I was like, okay.
Yep. I was rocking a bit of Ultimate, same thing. A bunch of these EA promos, cold foils, rainbow foils. I was like, sweet.
Some of those like real old school like cold foil commons that just sort of sat in your binder, and you're like, what am I going to do with these? But now I just bring them all.
And so 400 people guessed this.
400 people did guess that. Now,
no way.
We're finished with the giveaway portion of that. Those were the 4 marbles given away. There is one more card that we have not announced that is, in fact, on the ban list.
So originally, I just want to say Alex was like, oh, this might be a bit tricky. The community won't get it. But now I have no faith in that statement.
I'm about to check to see if anyone has got it.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think I've spelled this correctly.
And with 890 correct guesses.
Feminist rebel.
I feel so vindicated.
Yeah, that can't be correct. There's no way.
No one?
Oh, wait, no one?
Wait,
No.
What can't be correct?
No, there's like too many that are potentially correct.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the same. Hold on. I'm gonna reset this.
Yeah, there's too many correct. Let me just reset. Oh, no, got it.
Okay, I've reset it. Now we're viewing to see if anyone gets it from now.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling that that was the old one.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's just see. All right,
there's
I'm
no
seeing a
prize.
bunch. This is just purely for glory if you can get this one.
There's no prize for this one.
There's no prizes, but you'll get a lot of respect because I certainly wouldn't have predicted it.
And
I'm seeing a lot, but I'm not.
And Alex, a famous benchmark for understanding the flesh and blood card values.
Wait, was that you? You dissed it, Alex?
So I started the diss and then I lost confidence.
Yeah.
I like looked for an out and I couldn't.
You're like, so Alex, I'm sorry, Alex, you're doing a great job. The producers have a lot of power, man. It's gonna make you.
In my head, it was
Just
funny.
trim it here. And just delete Uyon from
Yeah, I'm
post.
just gonna slide out like this.
I control the levels on your mic. All right, I have not seen anyone.
Oh, really?
Wait, actually.
No one's got it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Alex was right. Alex, I never doubted you.
Absolutely.
You really are great at evaluating flesh and blood cards.
Yep. No, it still hasn't come up.
Oh, I thought we might get a few
wow,
guesses.
a lot of guesses, but still, some people guessing Majestics. Those ones that definitely aren't in there.
Command and Conquer.
Yep. No. All right. I think it's just gonna get revealed. Ooh, was that close? No. It
I
wasn't.
do love this guess. Rise above.
Okay. So I guess, yeah, Alex, good thing you didn't go through with that diss.
Yeah. Good thing I pulled out just in time.
All right. Here it is. Ready, team?
Yep.
Yeah.
3, 2. No one's gotten it. I'm gonna give it 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Vigorous smash up.
Vigorous smash up, yep. And yeah, again, we won't go down the rabbit hole, but this can do some pretty powerful things. Particularly in a format where it's common, rares, and basics. There's some cards that do quite a lot, and this was kind of one of them. But yeah, interesting. No one picked it.
Yeah.
So should we just unban it? Wait, is this how the stream works?
I mean, they were right so far, and they didn't guess this one.
Wait, is that Brian holding up a sign? Cut.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Sweet. So that's that portion of the stream. Our ban list is revealed.
Okay.
So let's just take a quick look at the final.
Oh no.
Thing.
Rip tough nut. There's a lot of comments I'm seeing.
No.
Tough nut. No. Sorry.
He was just too strong.
It
Rock was
wasn't.
already gone.
It wasn't your fault. We promise. We're sorry.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to pull up a slide, I think, with the
full additional ones. Here we are. Just as a reminder, Fiddler's Green, Honing Hood, NIMBY, Old Knocker, Vigorous Smash Up, the new additions to the ban list for Silver Age. So yeah, there you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, community, aside from the last one, seems like we just had hundreds and hundreds of correct guesses. So.
I'm also just excited to see how these sort of new bands sort of impact the format and see how the new deck building that will come out. So really excited to see those battle hardens in the World Tour. See what the meta evolves. So yeah.
Say because I mean, Silver Age it's kind of existed in more of a like Project Blue form, right? Well, in the initial phase, but now that it's kind of out there in the real world for everyone to play.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really cool to see how the deck building process and stuff evolves, because I know we've sort of referenced it, but we've had a lot of fun going to some of these early tournaments and stuff in New Zealand, right?
Yeah.
So you mentioned the card merchant tournament we went to. So we just arranged to have a few devs go along and do a bit of like gunslinging, where we're just there for people to play during rounds. And it was really cool just to chat to some of the community people as well, to ask them their thoughts on Silver Age, because the thing about Silver Age, like I'm a bit of a diehard CC guy myself. I love Classic Constructed, but I really, really enjoy Silver Age too. And it was cool just talking to a bunch of people who've kind of said, I found myself more of a Classic Constructed player or a limited player, and I don't really engage with some of the other formats. But this is some of the most fun I've had in a long, long time. Just getting a bit creative, building these different decks, getting my friends into the game, like you mentioned. But one fun story I just wanted to tell quickly is when we were doing the sort of, gunslinging with the community, is so we had, some of the devs set up. We had sort of 4 of us playing 3 different decks, rotating in and out. And we just kind of said, okay, if anyone, confidently, if anyone beats all 3 of us, us masterful devs, if anyone beats all 3 of us, you get a treasure pack. And we turned up with like 3 pretty different decks as well. We had Legacy, Oldhim, and Enigma, Reality Refractor Enigma. And so we're kind of thinking, we've got most of this covered. And we kind of did quite well until the very end of the day. So people would come up and play us at different times. And then at the end of the day, we're like, wait, there's someone who's beaten 2 of us. And then the final boss is Jason Lai on Enigma. And it was none other than, some people out there know Darren Ying, 2-time calling champion. Yeah. But it wasn't him. It was his son, Archer, who had rocked up with Ira, taken down me on Oldhim, absolutely crushed Uya, and then rocked up, took down Jason as well, won the treasure pack. And I just thought that was like so cool to see.
It was honestly impressive watching him pilot that deck. And the funniest thing was people came out and were like, oh, you went easy on him because he's young, right? It's like, no, he smashed all the
I was like
trying
I was going full try hard. And he just got me. But that's like just interacting with all the community, hearing, like seeing the sort of broad array of different decks. There are definitely a few mainstays. We saw a bunch of stuff like Phi, Oldhim, Azalea. But I saw some Enigmas. I saw some Levias out there. I saw some Rhinos. Just a Vincent. Yeah. Just really, really cool. And I just want to go back to some of the deck building stuff we talked about before. I know like internally when we're doing a bit of practice and development and stuff, lots of different choices. Yeah. And also like when we're out there in the real world, we saw people playing cards. We're like, oh yeah, that is really strong. Hadn't necessarily thought of that, and that's doing some really powerful things.
Yeah, even in the office is like a little casual Silver Age going on with like all the employees. And I was playing in it sort of casually. I was like, oh, I'll bring Lexi.
Yeah,
I'll bring Lexi. Just hold back a little bit. And then I go up against a Scurv, and I was like, oh, Scurv, I'm gonna roll this hero. Better pull back. And then I was like, wait, no, this hero is no joke. In Silver Age, he plays Money All Your Life, and I'm like, oh, a 3 for 6. If it hits, it becomes a 2-card 10, and then so I block 6, and then he pummels me, and then I'm like, oh, holy crap.
Okay, we'll finish off with this bad beat story, man. But Jason, I wanted to ask you a little bit more as well. We've talked about sort of the accessibility and affordability. Can you walk me through a little bit? Because I know you mentioned you managed to get 4 friends in the game, who I'm guessing hadn't really been playing Fab previously, right? So kind of what was kind of the selling point of Silver Age for them just being like, yeah, let's jam?
I think Silver Age is just the perfect entry point into Flesh and Blood. It is, like people do say, it's quite an expensive game. And it is quite hard to pick up all of these legendaries and all that for a constructed tournament. But for Silver Age, it's just like, you just got to go through your friend's bulk and, buy a couple commons and rares online. And you've got a deck, a competitively viable deck. Yep. And you can pretty much play any sort of hero, any sort of strategy. And it's just really appealing to tell someone that they can play anything they want for like, less than $20. Yep. And now with the precons, you've got a $20 deck that you can just get off the shelf.
Exactly. Like if you're a new player, you don't necessarily have a ton of bulk lying around, or you haven't really, been part of an established Fab community. Like the $20 ticket to the $2 million World Tour, right? Yeah. Like you rock up and you say, I've got 10 different options. What do I enjoy playing? Okay. Like I want to give this hero a try. Yeah. Cool. Buy my deck and then off you go winning tournaments. Like, I think that's the great thing, because as you mentioned, like for any trading card game as well, it can be a bit of a leap to initially just jump right in and commit yourself to saying, I'm going to get into this new hobby right away. And like maybe it's hard to bring my friends along, but when you have perhaps a lower barrier to entry, a lower entry point, you have these tuned competitive pre-constructed decks that can and will win tournaments. Just being like, okay, I'm going to dip my toes in the water. And I also feel that's going to be, you play a bit of Silver Age and then say, hey, this is kind of fun. I want to power up my deck. Let's play a bit of Classic Constructed. Let's play a bit of Limited, which is really, really exciting. And I can't wait. I bet we're going to hear some stories of people starting off with Silver Age and then down the track, I won the Pro Tour.
I mean, side note, the people that I got to play Silver Age actually bought, like half foiled out marionette decks. But then they never play the game again. I think that Silver Age is going to be an important cornerstone of Fab, because I think if there were more Silver Age events, they could really practice Fab a lot more and get into the game a lot more before delving fully into Constructed, because it is quite a huge leap with all the meta tier lists and all that sort of stuff is very complex. I think Silver Age is very simple, but still has a lot of competitive depth to it.
And the gameplay is just we're talking about accessibility and affordability and this and that, but the gameplay is actually legitimately really fun. I had just a really good time, because the thing, when you start including rares, there's a lot of very strong rares out there. Even looking back at some of the older sets of Flesh and Blood, you look at stuff like Snatch, for example. I mean, that's a bit of a powerhouse card. Even going through into newer sets, there might be certain cards before that where it's, a chaff rare, into the binder it goes or whatever. And now it's wait a second, this is actually a staple. This is a staple in my deck that I want to play.
And then something also very exciting about this format is sometimes you'll play a draft format or a seal format, and all you have is commons and rares, and you go, this deck is sick, and then you go, how can I tune this for Silver Age? And there's very sort of fun little shifts that you can do. And sometimes you really enjoy the way a hero plays in a limited format. And this is also another format that we get to really explore that kind of gameplay as well and enhance it.
And it's kind of like the stepping stone, right? Maybe play a little bit of Limited. Your friend tells you about Silver Age. Oh, I'm 10 cards off my Silver Age deck I want to play. And then you play a bit more. And I think you mentioned one of your friends as well had been playing Silver Age Ira, and then said, actually, I want to give this a bit of a crack in CC. And then, I think we did a bit of a trade for a spare Mask of Momentum I had. And then suddenly they're just powering up their deck and going off to events as well. And just being able to, when you see an event series come out, it's okay, so coming up, it's Limited, Silver Age, and Classic Constructed. I've got decks for all three of these. And that's the thing as well, when you play for it for a long time, sometimes a little bit of fatigue can set in. I just want to do something a little bit different. And I think having all these different options available is going to be just really, really great for Flesh and Blood going forward.
So easy to pick up a new deck, a new hero, and just explore different types of gameplay and different strategies.
And I think, for our 6th anniversary stream, introducing this brand new fun format is just really excited to be a part of it.
And actually, speaking of those games, I believe we also have a game lined up that we can look into, see what these decks that are coming up might play like,
and
competitive games in Silver Age might look like.
And we have a couple of special guests playing, I think, as well.
Some very high-skilled players.
Some new additions to the dev team.
Exactly.
Who like pitching cards.
Pitching the correct card. Not red. Not
all right. I feel, Alex, we're starting to go off track a little bit here. You got to keep us in line. What do we got coming up next?
Well, actually, I'm going to clarify something real quick that I've seen in chat. There are 6 cards that were banned in the Silver Age format. I forgot to put Reality Refractor on that graphic. So for anyone who was confused that they only saw 5, Reality Refractor was the 6th. My bad, had one job.
Jason Lai Sabotage. Aaron getting removed from the slide. He came into the office.
But yes, we do have some gameplay, and we're going to get some fun casting from our devs here on the couch for this gameplay, which we're going to move into right now. It's a quick one, but fun, fast, affordable fab. That's Silver Age. And as was teased, you might see some familiar faces. So let's.
I don't think we gave it away.
No.
They're very subtle hints.
I don't think chat would be able to guess it.
Oh no! In the immortal words of Alex, there's no way anyone in chat would guess this.
So we're gonna jump into it right now, and you guys can see some Silver Age in action.
All right, so we're right into the action with Shing and Alan, the 2 newest devs on the LSS team.
Yep, rocking. We've got Alan here, rocking KO, and Xing on Iceland.
Yeah, sort of like two very powerful heroes in the format. It's going to be very exciting to see how this game plays out. Like, if you had to pick a favorite, who do you think?
A bit of a KO fan.
And
we see Alan over there rocking AB3 plus beat in trackers, and he's just going to lead right out with the yellow bear fangs, coming in for presumably 7.
Yeah, and like, it is the Silver Age format, but these are still very powerful cards and staples and brutes.
I've seen KO do some disgusting things in this thing. And over on Xing's side, we've seen some of the mainstay equipments that have popped up a lot early on in the Silver Age format in these blade beckoner pieces. Yeah. Very powerful. A lot of these heroes running equipments, of course, being able to just get multiple points of value out of your equipment, and then the Spellfray Cloak as well. So
yeah. Well, just a clean 3-card block. Getting right into it.
Okay, right. Yep. So turn 0 is now the real action begins. So Alan's going to go ahead and arsenal a card here. And Xing leading off. Going to go ahead and pitch 2 to play. Oh, I've never seen this done in Icelander before. Michael Hamilton, is that you? Yep. The Fyndale's Fighting Spirit coming in for 7. Going to go ahead and gain Xing 1 life. Alan's going to block that out, putting 2 cards in the beat and trackers ahead. Let's see if he wants to get aggressive with those beat and trackers very quickly.
Yeah. And just those classic powerful flesh and blood cards that get to really shine in this format. But here we go. Strongest Survive for 7, one of the new powerful brute cards from Super Slam.
Even coming in for 8 with that My Token here.
So strong.
So let's see if Xing was able to find one of those 7 power attacks that he likes running. Oh, he's actually going to go ahead and just have to fully block this out. Yep, so he gets two equipment blocks and, okay, Scar for a Scar coming through. So getting 2 equipment blocks and 2 cards here, showing the power of Strongest Survive.
Yeah. And Scar for a Scar, one of the sort of the old school mainstays of every format of Flesh and Blood. Such an efficient attack.
Scar for a Scar going to go ahead and push 4 damage here. Crucible of Aetherweave being activated into a red Voltic Bolt for 6. I'm wondering if we're going to see some fireworks over on Alan's side here, because against Icelander, sometimes you like to try to defend out the physical damage. Mm-hmm. Alan says, not today. Wow, I'm keeping the full grip.
He kept the full grip.
No card in Arsenal for Xing as well.
No way to disrupt the instant speed here.
Ooh, Savage Feast coming down. Beat and Track is probably going to get committed here. Yeah.
But what if he misses the timing and then then Xing sharks Alan?
I mean, despite being newer devs, they are very strong players.
One might argue some of the strongest.
I definitely, if I occasionally get a win over them, I definitely celebrate it. Okay, the Savage Feast going to go ahead, come in for 6. The beat and track is committed here, so action point still available. 2 resources available. Oh, and that's a pulping! That's going to have Dominate here. No card in Arsenal. Alan picked his spot very strongly here.
Yeah. If only Xing had like a sink below an Arsenal.
Yeah. Which is not around. Okay. Xing gonna just try and defend this out for 3. 3 damage gonna be coming over the top here. Mm-hmm. Speaking of things, it's been interesting seeing some of the other options people have been playing, stuff like Springboard Somersault, even Laylo I've seen around.
Yeah, just like when you sort of hit those classic D-reacts, there are still a lot of D-reacts in this game.
Okay, now this has just been a sick turn. So we have Savage Feast into Pulping, into a Bear Fangs for 8, setting up that Might Token for next turn as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this almost looks like a classic construction.
Yeah, I know, right?
Some real power still left in KO.
So Blade Beckoner Boots coming in, plus the Voltic Bolt, going to defend out 4, dropping all the way down to 6.
Wow, can Xing make something happen here?
Ooh, so Xing coming in with the big Wounded Bull for 8. Now I think on Alan's side, oh, I see a bit of a smile there. Is he thinking, I've got you?
I mean, we do love a good, honest 2-card 8.
Now I don't know if this is a smile because he's like, I've got you, or it's because I've got 4 no blocks.
Oh my god, Alan just tanked it all.
All the way down to 2. Xing with a bit of a grimace, and I know that feeling. Sometimes when your opponent's like, no blocks, I'll go low. You're like, oh, this isn't good.
And 2 turns of just like not blocking at all. Oh, Wild Ride.
Okay, Wild Ride coming in for 6 here with the Might Token. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure this deck has no misses, but... Yep. Right. Gonna go ahead and discard a Strong Survive, it looks like. 6 go again.
2 cards still left in the grip for Alan.
I feel that's got to be something big, like a Bear Fangs or a Pulping, or maybe like a Mandible Claw into something.
Yeah.
Stronger Survive. Should I stop predicting?
Run Roughshod coming in for 5.
Okay, so small window here for Xing to actually maybe one card block and try set up that arsenal, try and do those Icelander things.
Exactly, and Alan's only got 2 life left, and Xing has access to a lot of efficient arcane damage. Could even just throw more efficient attacks.
Okay, something like a Emeritus Scolding plus that Crucible. So Alan with access to Arcane Barrier 3 off those equips here. He's got the agility and the might set up.
Yeah.
Can Xing find a little bit of damage to close out this game?
Yeah.
Or is Alan coming for him?
And he will just have to pass, just parking that 1 card in the arsenal still.
Okay.
Alan, can you do it?
Oh, the Savage Feast
with an agi.
Okay, so interesting priority window here. Additional cost discard. Is he going to respond to the draw trigger and try get him? Oh, discarding the pole. Oh, yep, hold.
Yep.
Now, I feel like this Xing guy is pretty experienced in Icelander. One might say a world's finalist. I gave him a few pointers before the game. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and activate the Crucible. Put on splicing for the amp. The Emeritus Scolding coming down from Arsenal. And that's it. And that is game. So, I mean, like we say, it's fun, it's fast.
Yeah, and even though it's Silver Age, it doesn't necessarily pull punches. Some of these turns, some of the power that these decks still have, very devastating.
Yep. And that's one of those things against Icelander as well. Still a very powerful deck. And I remember a couple of tournaments we saw seeing a few Guardians play against Icelander. And I was like, are you running AB4? They're like, no, AB3 is fine. It's so easy. Yeah. And I roll back around 15 minutes later, how'd it go? I died. But it's cool just recreating some of those bread and butter plays from Classic Constructed, right? Like your Wounded Bulls, your Findale Fighting Spirit, your Scarfer of Scars. Yeah. I hope Michael Hamilton was watching and enjoyed that. And then, instead of, you don't have your Storm Strider set up, but you can still go for those little in-game combos. Like, I'm going to get the perfect Emeritus Scolding, getting that bonus damage, the Crucible of Aether Weave there, and left Alan looking a little bit sad at the end.
Yeah, so after that game, we had to fire the loser.
Yeah.
Only one could stay now. But honestly, we're so excited to have them on the dev team as well. It's so exciting to have such powerful tournament players join the dev team, bringing their knowledge and their experience.
Yep.
And just cool dudes in general.
Yep. It's been really, really cool having them on board. Love the Blue Pitch guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's good opportunity for us as well to play against some of the best players from the real world. Like I say, whenever I get a win, I definitely celebrate inside. I'm like, you still got it, Mr. Classic. As opposed to, if I beat Jason, I'm like, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Excuse me?
I mean, who hasn't beaten Jason?
Whoa.
But yeah, glad we got to go through a bit of an example game of Silver Age just to show that it is a powerful format and see some of the heroes that we've seen, kind of do really, really well back in their respective metas in their time. But to me, particularly exciting to see a hero like Icelander that I know a lot of fans around the world really identified with, really enjoyed playing, and just being able to recreate, as we mentioned, those play lines in the Silver Age format.
Exactly. A lot of heroes will be able to come back into this format, like heroes that may have gone to Living Legend and you wanted more space to play with them. Silver Age, great place to bring them back.
Like Lexi.
Like Lexi. Hell yeah, let's get in there.
But I know Enigma as well. I mean, Reality Refractor obviously gone, but still have access to things like Iris of Reality. Just lots of fun play options that you can. That you
Cosmo.
Can do
Cosmo's still good. Perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, of course, Cosmo. What am I talking about?
Very powerful weapon.
This is why we got Jason to play the deck at the Gunslinging event. No, wait, what's this do again?
But actually, something I've seen a little bit in chat, some questions about the decks. Fun fact, I built those decks out of chaff in my house that I had in the wardrobe, and they are actually very close to the pre-constructed decks that are going to be coming out. They're not exactly the same. There are some cards that will be in those that are not released yet. But yeah, they're pretty close to what you're going to get straight out of the box there. So yeah, you can
some cards that weren't released yet.
Yeah, I know there's some events like when we went and played the card venture thing as well. Yeah. Carol got me the Solid deck and he's just missing these cards. Yeah. And then my partner absolutely loved it when I went home and pulled out 2 gigantic chaff boxes. Started just not. I mean, she organized a lot of them for me, and I kind of left them in disarray. So I'm just pulling out piles of cards. What is happening? But yeah, so I mean, Silver Age, we've kind of gone through Jason and Brian have explained it, just going through some of the ban lists, what cards are legal, an example of some of the gameplay. But maybe, Alex, were you wanting to move on to something a little bit fun? Some marketing, a little bit of the marketing team takeover?
Yeah. We've got some marketing things coming up, some things that I don't know what I was thinking of when I agreed to put it on the stream, but here we are. So yeah, we're going to move on to some of that stuff with a quick little break. That's everything Silver Age. You can also look at the Flesh and Blood website if you want some more details. There will be the article with all the proper official announcement and everything that you will need to know on there. But yeah, until then, we will be moving to a marketing break. And as some of you may have seen, I had a stint at learning to play Brute and teaching people how to play Brute. And my good friend Aiden, who helps us edit these videos,
had to do a lot of editing.
Yeah. And took some of the videos that I sent him for this and made something out of it, which the rest of the marketing team decided was worth putting on this stream. And I said, you know what? Why not? So, hey.
I haven't seen this yet as well. I'm excited.
Yeah.
No idea what this is. What is he talking about?
Yeah, don't say I never did anything for this company. But anyway, we're going to move into a quick break, and then we'll be back with some of the marketing team for some more announcements. So stay tuned and enjoy some of this and some memes to come.
Till next time. And thanks for watching. Till next time. I don't need the teleprompter to tell me how to do brute noises. I heard some pretty good ones. I'm gonna have to reference you, Aiden. Till next time. And thanks for watching. Till next time. Till next time. I feel like the... Till next time. I'll give you a few more. Till next time. I feel like you gotta get that. Till next time. And thanks for watching.
Kia ora, welcome back to LSS HQ. I'm Kashan, I'm here with Liv from TCG. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We're going to move into the next part, which is some good old-fashioned marketing slop. Hope you're ready to find out what's happening in the world of Flesh and Blood for the rest of this year and next year on the organised play circuit, and also about some pretty fun little things you can pick up in store this upcoming Black Friday.
Also, importantly, Liv, the newest member of the marketing team. So, welcome, Liv, for somewhat of an official announcement.
Yay! I work here now. That's crazy.
Crazy what calling Taihape does to someone, eh?
Yeah, if you haven't been to calling Taihape, you're missing out.
All right.
We'll probably get in trouble for plugging that now, eh?
It's all right. We've put some pretty controversial memes up already. I think we're chilling.
Calling it a meme, it's a way of life.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, as Cash mentioned, we've got some Black Friday things coming up. So let's have a look at that.
Yep, so you can get these Black Friday packs in stores as a gift with purchase during, obviously, Black Friday. What's inside? Cards. What would you like to see inside, Liv?
I would like to see 3 copies of Zuri inside. I think that would be really cool.
Just 3 copies, just full 3
Yeah,
Zuris.
just 3. Just regular ones. There's nothing better than that.
If you don't know Liv, she really likes Azuri.
Really?
Yeah, heaps.
But yeah, I'm really excited about the Black Friday packs. I will definitely be heading down to my eligible gem store to pick one up from November 28th.
That's true. Yep. We're keeping it a secret. We're not going to tell you guys what's in it. You might find out later, but, you know, another reason to get down to the local game store and pick up some of these. So, yeah. That's that. And we've got another announcement, which is going to be Road to Nationals. So we've got some information about that coming up. So let's take a quick look. Let me just pull this up. My bad.
Classic Alex Tech Solutions live stream.
Yeah. Here we go. Boom. Road to Nationals, January 3rd to February 1st. You've heard it here first. That's when the season starts next year. So you can look forward to that.
Start your year off right by qualifying for your national champion during Road to Nationals. Liv, now that you're part of Big Fab, you won't be able to play Road to Nationals anymore.
It's devastating. I really liked going like 04 at Road to Nationals. It was a lot of fun. And that's an experience that I'll definitely miss. But it's a good thing that there's cool prizes here and also other events coming up this season, such as
Skirmish. I just want to touch real quick on this prize card, on these prizes for Road to Nationals, though, because as some people might have seen from, I believe it was it a Battle Hardened Hong Kong? There was the big twin drive here, which is the top 8 rainbow foil, which I saw a lot of people talking about online. So that's where you can get that, as well as your cold foil in the palm of your hand, and then gem packs for participation, of course, and these lovely play mats for the top 2 and gold foil for the winner. So yeah, pretty sweet prize pack. But as Liv mentioned, we've also got Skirmish Season 13, which is something coming up a little bit earlier. And from November 29th to December 14th, Skirmish Season will be running, and it's going to be a fun sort of farewell to Blitz for us until as Silver Age sort of takes the spot of the young hero format.
That's correct, folks. This is going to be your last chance to send off Blitz in the World Tour Skirmish Season 13 before we retire it from organized play.
But it's a pretty good send-off because that Bravo Marvel, I want one of those so badly, and we are allowed to play in skirmishes.
That's stacked, actually. That's good to get.
It's a pretty stacked prize
Bravo
kit, not gonna lie.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But no Azuri Marvel, Liv.
Nah, it's all right.
You already
got
got
mine
that.
already. Yeah, no. But I'm very excited that we can still play Skirmish. You'll definitely be seeing me down at the game store.
And Cold Foil Everbloom Life. I just want to point that one out as well. That's a crazy cold foil to get, just like at top 2. Like, A lot of Earth heroes running around. They all play it. Getting that is pretty big pickup.
Yeah, no, very cool. And obviously all the charm playmats as well as the spot prizes. So yeah, Skirmish, great event. Honestly, my favorite type of event because it's the biggest one that we're allowed to play in. But yeah, Skirmish is always a good time. And that is the marketing announcements from us. So yeah, we've got a few more that will be coming out later in the show. But that's everything for now. Getting these out there. Now you know about Road to Nats, and you'll be able to find out some more information on the Fab TCG website as always.
But don't go anywhere because we're going to flick it over to some exciting Armory deck gameplay
From something a little bit new. So yeah, we'll let you guys watch that.
Could that be?
And we'll see you back soon.
Old school Brood versus the new school Guardian.
Yeah. I have not played too much Pleiades. Played it in Sealed. Not too much CC, but I know the gist.
Yeah.
Drop a bunch of auras, lay a big smackdown, and hopefully don't get intimidated.
You do have a priority window, so you can respond to it.
Oh, so you can respond to it. So, like, if you get, like, Scowling Flesh bagged or something, can you play that out before you get intimidated?
Yep, you can.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting. I need to talk to some people then.
Did someone choose you in an army
I'm
being like, nah, man, you can't do that?
Would it be like in our like office league? I'm sure Hallows would have like intimidated me before before getting to play out.
It's like, yeah, it just happens.
No, it just happens, and then yeah, you can do stuff. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. Cool. This is gonna be a fun game.
Should we roll to see who starts?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Take
that.
8. 6. All right. Your turn.
Choose to go first.
First. All right.
Yeah.
Good luck. I need to remember to only draw 4 cards when playing this because I've been playing some Liar.
You know what? I'm just gonna pass priority.
All right. Is this worth the risk?
What's the worst that can happen, Alex?
I kind of want this to hang around. Oh, wait a minute. Just to get the train rolling, I'm going to play The Suspense is Killing Me.
All right.
It's going to enter with 2 counters. Your first attack each turn gets +1. I've got some counters to manipulate. Yep, I'll pass priority back to you.
Okay. I think I just gotta do something here. I'm just gonna attack you with this Bear Destruction, and I will use the Beat Chest ability, but first I'll pitch the 2 cost. I'll discard Massacre. Now Massacre triggers on the discard, and it says when this is discarded to pay the cost of a Brood attack, action card Intimidate. So I'm gonna get 2 Intimidate triggers.
Okay, this is what I was worried about.
So this one and this one.
All right.
And yeah,
Done.
just the thing is I still have my chest piece, so this is just coming in for 6.
All right.
And hopefully just drew left with a no block.
You're left with a card that I would have liked to have kept, but I don't want to take too much damage. So I'll block for 3.
Sweet. And I'll Arsenal pass.
Sweet. So I get my intimidated cards back, draw up to 4. Start of turn, this card, the Suspense is Killing Me, ticks down to 1. I will overpitch 5 to play Comeback Kid. So when this attacks a hero, if I have less life than them, the crowd cheers me. So I will make a confidence token because the crowd has cheered me. And it gets +1, so it also gets +1 from the Suspense is Killing Me, so coming in for 7.
Punishing me for dealing damage to you on first. Cool. Okay, I'll defend for 6. I'll take 1.
Cool. And I will Arsenal. Oh no.
I'll play out a blue Bonebreaker Bellow, which is crazy power play, and I won't beat chess because unfortunately I cannot. And I will be coming in at you for powerful 5.
All right. It feels so average. I have a confidence token as well. What do I do with a hand like this, chat? Look at this. I mean, makes perfect sense to use, but
yeah, this The romping club is just so threatening.
Am I here for that game, or am I here for... It feels like Skirmish. You know what? Let's do it. I will... You don't have to go. Of course not. Okay, cool. So we're chilling. I'm going to pitch 9.
What?
I'm going to play 2 Acts of Glory. Blue ones as well. They enter with 2 counters on them. Yes, that is me. And I will...
Should we just... You could take 5.
Yeah, no, I'll take 5.
Yeah, and then we could say it's your turn. But this is going to... These 2 will die.
Yes, these 2 will die.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have a hell of a lot of swag to come back with, despite having a comeback hit. So yeah, I think I'll just do that. Cool. So taking 5. Okay, so my turn. These tick down to 1.
You could even hero ability 1 stagger them, or nah. Yeah, I think
I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. Confidence is gone. Yep. And
it's all on this next draw.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw some gas, man. I'm telling you.
Love it.
Right.
Okay. I will draw up.
Bro, what is my deck? This is unreal. All right.
I will take advantage of this nice little window I've been given. And I will play out this Bonebreaker Bellow. Feels like number 5 or something. Discarding a Beast Within. So let's see what the pain is. Oh, sweet. Lose 1 life. And yeah, my next brute attack gets +5. I get to intimidate you as well. Let's not forget the amazing Rhino intimidate trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, can keep that. Something tells me you're going to be keeping a lot of these cards if you're going to be attacking.
I need to keep at least 2.
I didn't get the strongest survive.
Oh,
I could just load up on that and just, yeah. I think this is just a more efficient play for now. So I'm just going to be coming in for just 11. Go again.
11, go again. Yeah, nothing crazy, you know.
Nothing crazy.
Well, I kind of want to play this one. Sure, I'll block 6 and take 5.
Sounds good. And my romping club's going to be coming in for 5 since I've discarded a card this turn. I'll save the stronger survive for later. It's fine, all your stuff triggers when you're lower life, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I think this is where I want to be playing as the revered guardian. Yeah. Yeah, the back foot is where I thrive. You know what? I'll take it. I got life to play with. I'm just setting myself up for all these killer cards that are going to come later.
Sweet.
Surely I'll get much better hands next. But here we go. It's time for my Act of Glory. My double Act of Blue Glories. So I've got +8 on my next attack. I will pitch this blue edge of their seats and play a boulder drop. Coming in for 13. When this deals 4 more damage, put a card from your hand on top of your deck.
I don't even have a dice with this number. It's crazy value.
Dropping the boulder.
He's dropping that boulder. Okay. I will defend for... I'll chuck this in there as well. I'll defend for 10 just to dodge that crush effect. And I will take 3.
Yes, that was worth all the life I got.
One count on this. Romping club for 4. Romping gaming.
Block 3. I feel like I'm not drawing the gas. I'll take 1.
Sweet. Alright, your turn.
Okay, on my turn, I'm going to play To Be Continued. And then I'm going to attack with Moment Maker for 4.
Alright, I'll take 4.
Let's go. Getting some damage in. Arsenal, pass over to you.
I'll play out a Bonebreaker Bellow. Pitching a yellow. I will beat chest. I will discard the Stronger Survive. So I get to intimidate you. Oh my goodness. Where are my scabbies?
Yeah.
I'll intimidate this.
Right.
And I do have some triggers that happen here, also in this beat chest. So I'm going to use Talk of Them. Whenever you beat chest, you may destroy this. If you do, the next brute attack action card you play this turn costs 2 less. I will play out this Smell Fear, which says if you've been in chest this turn, intimidate, so I get to intimidate again.
I might respond.
Oof, okay.
Maybe will I respond? What is it? Oh man, I haven't even been attacked yet.
All right.
I'll let the dice decide my fate.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. You have 2 cards. You know what? I'm gonna pop Goliath on this as well. And now I'll attack you with Strongest Survive. So this is coming for 7, 9, 12, 17.
17. I don't even need any suspensors for that. Oh my gosh.
And yeah, it does have a bit of an on-hit.
A little bit of an on-hit. Well, maybe I need to do some value stuff. So I think I will block with this. 17. Oh, and the discard, bro. What?
You do have nice little prevention.
Yeah, thank God I've got this one prevention. That's gonna keep me in the game. Man. Maybe I can, I suppose, can't discard a card if you don't have any in your hand.
Yeah, it is true.
Do we just cash that in? Are these
I'm
plays?
so not attacking you next turn if you make a bunch of...
Yeah, make a bunch of toughness. That's what I'm thinking.
It's just like, come on, smash back Aelhorn, Arsenal.
Yeah. Do I just have to play like a guardian? I really wish you intimidated some different stuff. So that's 6. Let's go. Attention grab is 7. I'll remove a counter. 9 and prevent 1. So take
7.
7. Ugh.
Alright.
I'm getting thumped. So this actually dies. I'll play Uplifting Performance for 5. When this is a hero, create a confidence and a toughness token.
I will not be letting this hit. Yeah. Something tells me you're sitting on like a suspense killing me. You're just really happy to be playing out
Yeah,
this
I'm just
moment.
waiting.
I will defend for 5.
Okay, that's all for me. I'll keep you in suspense for a little bit longer.
Sweet. What is that arsenal? Alright, that's cool. I get to showcase another Majestic from the deck.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, I'll attack with Assault and Battery, and I will be discarding this Alpha Instinct, which means I get an Agility, a Might, and I get to Intimidate you once.
Yep.
1, 4. This one. Just 7.
Just 7. I'm getting too low for this to be just 7. I guess I just block 6.
Sweet.
Take 1. And on my turn, simply attack with a boulder drop for 7.
I can't complain, but I'm like, yes, I drew the perfect hand.
Yeah. I wish it was a little. I wish I was trying to wait for some Spencers, kind of get it all to line up, you know. But I think at this point I just need to ask for some cards to stop getting beaten so badly.
I'll defend for 4. I'll take 3.
Alright. I will ask now.
So my turn, the Might and Agility are gonna pop. I'm gonna start things off with a Romping Club for 5 with Go Again.
Okay. Block with this Turning Point. So when this defends if I have less life, which I certainly do, the crowd cheers me. So I'll make a little confidence token and it will get +3, so it's blocking 5.
That's pretty good. Alright. And then I'll attack with this Assault and Battery coming in for 7.
And this is where we go for glory. About 7 is still a lot of damage. Okay. It's time. Wow. Pitch 6. Play Act of Glory.
Oh my god.
Shields down. Then, I've got 2 floating. Virtuoso Bodice gets a block. When this defends, you may remove a suspense counter from an aura you control. If you do, gain 2. So remove 1, go to 1. As an instant, while we're in this blocking phase, I'm sure this will make sense. I'll play another Act of Glory, which comes with 2 counters, and then I will use my Tiara of Suspense and block for 4.
Sweet.
Use the instant
So
to
because you've
destroy
been
it.
shared, you can use it to put a counter.
Put a counter on that Act of Glory. Yep, to keep them.
Oh my
both
goodness.
in line with each other.
The suspense.
All right, so blocking 4, taking 3.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
2, 3. And then I'll, as an instant, destroy this to put a counter onto this Act of Glory. And then, nice.
Love it. Getting the max value.
Getting the max value.
From your quips.
So yep, that's all there. Have this confidence pop. You can only block with 2 non-block cards, and I'll pass it.
Sweet.
These will tick down. I've got 10 life to work with.
I'm like, can I intimidate you?
Just get all set up. I'm like standing like this, and I just get ripped down.
Just have it all. Just have
Yeah.
it all. I'll just come in with Pound Town. So pitching this blue, beat chest. I'll discard this. Gonna intimidate you once, and I'm gonna make a might for next turn. I hope there's a card I can just snipe out. That's
Yeah. I'm thinking actually in response.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Well, I really want to keep these. Do I just do that and then just wait? How much is this gonna come in for?
Just 7.
Just
You
7.
got plenty of life to work with.
Is this even worth doing?
Please tell me it's like a red edge of their seats. You're setting up like this ultimate attack.
How much is the confidence worth? I should block. I'm on 10. All right. Yep. No. All good.
Okay. 1, 4. This one.
Damn it.
Yes.
Coming for 7. I will block 6.
Sweet. Take one. It's time
It's time.
for the final act.
Yeah, it might be at this rate. My Acts of Glory pop. Bang. Plus 12. And I will pitch and attack you with a fault line
No.
for 19.
Oh, no.
And when this deals 4 or more damage, put all cards and all arsenals on the bottom of their owner's deck. So I hope you didn't have anything that you wanted to use in that.
Damn it. You were so dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, this
Oh
bear
my god,
decimate,
yeah.
Bear destruction plus this might is going to do it. But you know what? I can't. Old school Brood versus the new school Guardian.
Boots to the board. I will block 8.
Yeah.
And I will pay 3.
Oof.
To make 3 toughness tokens.
It would be shame if I intimidate your whole hand.
It would be a damn shame, but you know, I'll try to hedge against it.
Yeah. Alright.
Cool. On my turn, I will just send a Moment Maker at you for 4.
Hold the thing.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get punished for this, but I'm just gonna play a Smash back. But you know what? Space created, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do some crazy stuff now.
Yeah.
You just wait.
Alright.
Ooh, what do we think, guys? Can I get this off?
Live the dream, Alex.
Edge of their seats. Bang. And then a fault line.
Ah,
Yep.
it's gotta be the fault line.
That'll be the fault line. 4 more damage. Arsenal on the bottom of the deck.
I will defend for 4 here. Take 3. I got a spicy cask line, but I don't think I can afford to go for it. Had to be the fault line. Okay, let's bear swing. So agility might pop, and then this is gonna pitch a blue. Discard this assault and battery here. What means is this is gonna be coming in for 9. Go again. So I'm gonna intimidate 1 card here.
That is my life total.
All right, 1, 4. This one. It's actually pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm like, sheesh.
Block 6 here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Take 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
And then I'm just gonna.
I was actually like, what?
That would have been the ultimate thing. You're like, I don't know if I should pop this or not, you know. Then bam, club for 5. Nah, I'm just gonna Arsenal and pass.
Alright, so my turn ticks down to 1. Alright, I'm gonna play Thespian Charm.
Ooh, okay.
To return this to my hand, so leaves the arena. +5, my next attack. And then I'll also choose the crowd cheers me, make a confidence. Which is for next turn. Totally gonna be usable. And then I will pitch and play Moment Maker for 9.
Oof. Okay, so you've got an edge on their seats. Okay, alright, Alex. I will be taking 9.
Oh, damn. Alright, I will Arsenal.
Sounds good.
5 card hand.
5 card hand.
I'm on 6.
Can you smell that? I smell some fear in the air. That's one of the new cards from the Armory deck. So beat chest. If you've beaten chest this turn, intimidate. The next brute attack this turn gets. If you've intimidated twice or more, 2 more times this turn, it gets +2. So I actually get to intimidate you twice because Rhino ability triggers as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And I'll play another Smell Fear.
Cool.
Which means I get another Intimidate trigger and I get another +2 trigger. And then I'll come in with Show No Mercy, intimidating all of your cards.
Oh.
And coming in for 13. Rhino!
Thinking on this one. Got 1 here. Yeah. I think that does it. Damn, the smell fair, the double smell fair is crazy.
Yeah.
Even like just blue like that is like just the intimidate is unreal.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet finishes for like late game. And I like how they interact with stuff like Beast Within and the Sea Legs, because you get to choose the card you discard.
Yeah.
Pretty nifty. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, can't do a lot when you'd have no cards to block with. I should have played out these suspense auras before I had the chance.
Old school Brood versus the new school Guardian.
Yeah. I have not played.
Right, welcome back, everyone. And as a true professional, I'll never be caught off guard with a quick camera swap. I already got sent multiple photos. I'm like,
yeah. Thank God those mics were not hot, because.
And Alex, it was Uyong trying to dish you, not me. You sold me out.
Yeah, that was my bad, chat. My bad.
I guess you could say I was intimidated.
Oh, wow.
Is that a good segue into what we watched, into what we're talking about?
Yeah, he really beat chest you.
Oh, God. Okay.
Nice.
Anyway, so Rhino Armory deck, pretty hype. I believe, Alex, we got a couple of slides to look at over.
We do.
Okay, some...
Okay, we're back.
Some additional
we
got the audio.
difficulties, but we're back, I
Okay,
believe.
we're back. So Rhino Armory deck, first thing I want to look at, Alpha Instinct. It's 6 power, it's blue. Let's go. Yep, so I think that's what a lot of Rhino fans, Brew fans in general, have been asking for a long time. So to all our Rhino specialists out there, we got another blue 6. Playing into that as well, that beat chest mechanic. When this is discarded to beat chest, create a might token. So a bit of a theme going on within this Armory deck. So we have cards like, the Majestic Bear Destruction.
Very powerful.
With a very, very powerful beat chest mechanic. Playing into also whether you have a chest equipment equipped or not, which I kind of like. You just
Beach is so hot. Pull your shirt off.
And then we have other cards, obviously like Bear Swing, Smell Fear, just stuff that really plays into what Rhino wants to be doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, Beach is the mechanic that came through in Heavy Hitters initially,
Yes,
I believe.
yeah.
And it's cool to see a bit of a new take on, or a bit of an expansion on what this mechanic can do.
Yeah.
So, yep, pretty excited for that. And of course, a full new suite of equipment options if you are that way inclined. We've got the Echo Cask, the Talk of Vim, Goliath Gauntlet, and the Trampling Trackers. So, kind of excited to see how the Rhino fans approach this.
Yeah, and also important to note, some of these equipments are rare, so they can also go into Silver Age.
Oh, he's right. So, I mean, not the Goliath Gauntlet, that's not a bad list, but things like the Echo, the Echo Cast, certainly, exactly, which is, again, just another thing Sage has opened up, right? Like, maybe there's certain rare common equipments you're not necessarily automatically going to play in CC, but whenever they come out now, they kind of come into your expanded range of vision for what I might like to play in Sage.
A lot of people were really stoked on the head. They thought that looked super powerful. Pay one, draw a card.
Yep. I mean, drawing cards, what a card game, what a TCG players like doing, drawing cards. So, I mean, you know, and perhaps CC, it's could be difficult to compete with stuff like those Scowling Flesh Bags, etc. But who knows? And again, Silver Age, very powerful option.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rhino Armory deck, looking very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And Rhino is sort of the brute of the hour at the moment in terms of some of this cool new stuff coming out. Yeah. And yeah, I think we are going to talk about some maybe exciting stuff coming up for Worlds.
Yeah.
So if you're a Rhino fan and you like swinging big, one might say, then we have something a little bit exciting for you.
If you like swinging for 4, because it's...
Oh, that's actually very good. That was good.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Yep, throw me off again, but yep.
Sorry, I thought of it and I was like, the world's got to hear this.
But we have some exciting stuff coming up for you. Producer Alex, I feel you've got our tape to run for us. Okay, so there we have it, a pretty damn sweet Golf Rhino promo.
so now my joke makes sense?
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah, I don't play a lot of golf. I don't golf a whole lot myself, but I got it. I got it. I saw one of the pro like talking the promos for the stream, and in one of the things they had golf, and I'm like, what? But then I got it. So if you get out there, buy some merch at the World Championship, World Tour over in Philadelphia, you could find yourself walking home with this beautiful Rhino Reckless Rampage golf promo, along with the Romping Club being a golf club.
Yeah.
I think that's really, really cool.
It's just such a fun little meme, you know, like I feel like I've heard this joke a little bit before, but now to see it like actualized in flesh and blood, I'm very excited.
And you know, I believe there might be someone at Worlds sitting right here.
Yeah,
that's going to go attend.
Someone very humorous.
Yep.
Very, very quick-witted, I believe. Myself, not that anyone asked, but you know, I will be there, enjoying the vibes, playing some side events.
Picking up some merch, picking up some golf rhinos.
Yeah, I'll be
signing some autographs.
Yeah, please ask me for autographs.
I remember the very first Worlds I went to, I was like walking around with Jason Chung, and someone walked up and was like, "Oh, can I get your autograph?" And they got him to like sign some cards, and then I'm kind of like hovering there, and they look over, and then Jason's like, "Oh, he works for LSS too," and I'm like, "You want me to sign anything?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." So I hope that's not your experience. Yeah. But getting into Worlds Philadelphia in general, let's just sort of
And like personally, I'm looking forward to the side events because that's when you just kind of get to chill, have some real fun flesh and blood, you know, and then also check out the competition as well. So even if you're not competing at the highest levels of flesh and blood, there's a lot of flesh and blood to be played and a lot of prizes to be won.
All right, lads, I'm sorry, I've goofed again. It's happened a few times now. I'm getting flamed by Ethan. There was actually no audio for this when I moved to the world slides. So
that's all good. All right.
For people who didn't hear, you definitely wouldn't have.
You want us to run through it again?
Yeah, we can run through.
Man, I made so many great.
You made a lot of good jokes. That just
Okay,
we're
back. Some slight technical difficulties, but let's just run through it one more time for all our fans out there or community members. Fans might be overdoing it, but we have our World Championship, the pinnacle of competitive flesh and blood play.
Hell yeah.
Headlining World Tour Philadelphia, of course, November 13th to 16th, $300,000 USD. We're featuring Living Legend, Classic Constructed. We have the calling, and we have a bit of a fun special announcement coming up about that. We're not going to give it away right now. Featuring Living Legend, and then not one, but two Battle Hardens, Classic Constructed, $2,000 USD prize pool. Bunch of really cool cards on offer as well. And I know you're a bit of a side event fan.
Yeah, and as I was saying, even if you're not competing in the highest levels of flesh and blood, there's still going to be so much flesh and blood to be played and prizes to be won. So get out there, play some side events. I'm going to be there jamming a bunch of fun stuff like the High Seas Seal deck on Friday. There's some Tales of Aria Seal deck, which is a very special place in my heart because that's the format that I started with.
And that was the first that I ever worked on, so very fun.
All right, and then
through to Monarch Seal deck. It's kind of fun, right? We almost a bit of a walk through Flesh and Blood history here, and look at those. Come on, we got to mention the sick promos: the Dash IO, the Florian, the Prism, and this all new promo art treatment as well. So I mean, whatever you want to play, we got High Seas, Tails, Monarch, sick promos attached. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something for everyone at the World Championship. And check out these World Championship player packages. Of course, you get one of these heroes at random, beautiful new art treatments we just talked about, and a pretty sweet playmat on offer too.
The new Warmonger's Diplomacy alternate art, very exciting.
Very, very cool. And then the souvenir package comes with the playmat featuring the promo art treatment of all three heroes. You get one of each of these heroes as well. You get the Dash, the Prism, and the Florian. You get some Rosetta and a pretty sweet Super Slam deck box there.
Yeah.
I kind of I'm liking the look of that. And of course, our Fabled package comes with that pretty wild Lyeth playmat.
Yeah, like a foil playmat, very exciting.
Damn, that's looking scary. And then you get one of the promo packs at random, either reviled or revered. So you get the Bully Tactics and the Mocking Blows, or the Crowd Goes Wild and the Comeback Hits. And foil playmat, pretty damn cool.
All right.
So a lot of world stuff on offer, and I mean, are we going to circle back to that little thing we teased?
Special announcement?
The special announcement about the calling?
We might, but I think before we do that,
okay. Do we have some more giveaways?
Do a little giveaway, and it's probably, I think the fans deserve it, considering some of the butchery that I've done on this stream. But
I like that fun here.
yeah. But as promised earlier in the stream, we have this beautiful marvel here, Hinifitu Hotipua. So yeah, the Te Reo Māori version of Pleiades, and yeah, this is a very, very rare card. And as we promised, it's going to go out to someone in the chat, someone that's been in the chat with us, a random person, and yeah, very excited to give this one away. So I'm going to throw it back to you guys to chat for a little bit while I select the winner.
Wait, there have been 14,000 entries. No, I mean, Worlds I always circle onto my calendar. I always say at home as well, like, my partner and I have a calendar where we put events and dates in. And sometimes I just be like, this weekend I'm kind of going into the cave. I'm going to watch 20 hours of Flesh and Blood. But it's kind of, like we say, it's the culmination of a year's worth of Flesh and Blood. This year we have the Player of the Year race ongoing as well across all three regions. The overall Player of the Year, I think one of the big stories is Jacob Clements, kind of breathing down Brody's neck in terms of the total points here. A lot of a lot of really cool narratives. Not only who's going to be the world champion, what decks are going to rise to the top. We're going to see some rogue decks with meta going to shift a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got some living legend thrown into the mix there as well.
Yeah.
But the player of the year, not just the overall, but all the 3 regions. So I'm going to be following that very closely as we go along.
Yeah.
What are you guys kind of excited to see?
Yeah, I'm so excited because at this event, there's going to be so many World Tour points on offer. Like, things could really shake up that race. So it's going to be exciting to see who comes out on top, who's done the prep, who's done the crazy brews that's going to come out and really steal those victories and clinch that victory that we've been sort of following for this whole year.
Yep. And any particular heroes you're excited to see? Any new takes?
I want to see if anyone's actually cracked any Super Slam heroes.
Yep.
Also, I think best of 3 top 8 format is awesome. I think
very interesting.
Very interesting. Lets you truly show your skill in flesh and blood.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, and because one thing that's been cool to see over the course of the season is obviously Gravy Bones hit with the Tipple ban.
Yes.
But that hero's really started to make once again just restamp its mark on the format. I think
very powerful.
Still very powerful. We've been seeing sort of Syndra, Verdance, a lot of these decks just on the edges as well.
Yeah.
Things like your Asilios, your Kasais, KO from heavy hitters as well with all the Super Slam cards. So it's going to be really cool to see if some of the top teams in the world as well have maybe been holding back a little bit of tech, and see what they bring to the table at Worlds, where you're playing for all the marbles.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're the world champion, your name is immortalized in flesh and blood history. I often dream of winning it. I like to say, it's only because I can't play.
Yeah. Like the only thing holding us back from winning, is the fact that we're
okay, boys. Remember Pro Tour 1?
Yeah.
I won't go into it.
I reckon I could make the battle hard in the world, But yeah, it'll be really cool to see. And in fact, it's been fun. I'm keen to actually have a little bit of further chat to Shing and Alan, who've actually succeeded at that top level. And just asking about the experience. But honestly, like I say, you make it at Worlds, you've made it in the FAB community. You are a legend of the game.
Exactly.
All right.
But is it time, Alex?
It's time. It's time to pick a winner. I was giving people a chance to get their last minute entries in. But, before we do pick the winner, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in, everyone who did like the stream. We love hosting these. Yeah, we appreciate it. We love you guys joining us for this sort of stuff. And, I said 600 likes. Thinking, so we could probably hopefully get 600 likes, should be all right. And I'm pretty sure we literally blitzed it as soon as we said it, and went straight to 1,000. Because originally I was like, could we get 1,000? I don't know. And we're like, oh, you know what? 6th birthday, 600, and we've smashed that by 1,000. So we're already at 1,600 likes. So it's crazy. Since
I'm just gonna say a bit of background info. When we announced the 600 likes, one of the marketing team walked through holding a sign saying it's at 1,000.
But yeah, I think it just shows the growth of the game. It's been kind of crazy these past 6 years, and some of the earlier streams that we've done, and now what we're doing now. So stoked to give away this beautiful marble in celebration.
Right.
There's over 1,000 entries into this now, so so we're about to choose a winner, and the winner is Darkin. Darkin. Congratulations.
Ooh.
You are our winner of this beautiful marble.
And as Alex mentioned, that's a very tough card to acquire.
So beautiful. I just wish I had one.
Yeah.
Oh, and they said that their birthday was on Tuesday.
Or
is Tuesday, so tomorrow. Oh,
there we go.
Happy birthday.
Perfect.
That's a great birthday present.
Yep. Legion Story Studios making dreams come true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, that's one of the cards as well I'd love to get my hands on.
Yeah. It's just a cool piece of FAB history.
Exactly.
Our first card in Te Reo Māori.
Exactly.
And very exciting.
Beautiful art treatment. Like you mentioned, a little bit of history there as well. Wish I could have entered.
I definitely may or may not have entered a couple of times. Yeah, and I'm also so excited for Worlds because I feel like I've only been sort of watching it from the sidelines, And
you're going to be there in person, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to be there in person. But I'll be closer, they'll be competing and I'll just be breathing down their neck, be like, oh, interesting.
But it's fun to I really enjoy whenever I get to cast events or go to things, just actually being out there amongst the community as well, with so many people from around the world.
Yeah.
I know when we were down at the calling Auckland earlier this year,
Yeah.
just getting to talk to people who've traveled from all over, from Europe, the States, APAC, and them just saying like, yeah, I just, decided last minute I'd love to go to New Zealand, and my brother was going, so I thought I'd come along as well.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people there, so I'm just playing side events, and which I think we'll have at Worlds as well.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool because you get to have face to face with the people who are the kind of the most passionate about the game, who love Flesh and Blood, who tell them about their journey.
Yeah.
Often reflects kind of my journey into Flesh and Blood as well.
Yeah.
And amongst all that, you get the hardcore competitors.
There's just like an energy in the room that you just can't get from a stream, Like if you're just there in person, just the vibes. Everyone there is there because they love Flesh and Blood and want to compete.
Yep.
Just want to jam some games, and that, I don't know, there's something about that energy that I just want to be a part of.
Yeah, I love walking down the tables in the kind of players only area, getting in the way of the judges to give me an look. But just kind of walking silently and watching games, and it's just sometimes you hear cards being shuffled, you hear just pass priority, but that's it. It's just everyone's locked in, focused, that they know this is what they've been preparing for the entire year.
All right, we've got one final announcement for
This
everyone.
is a cool one.
Something that people have been asking for. We don't want to hold it any longer, so I'm going to roll the tape in.
Okay, let's do it.
Hot damn.
That's actually the first time I've seen that as well. I got told we were going to announce something, and I had a rough idea. But damn, that is sick. So, Alex, please correct me if I'm wrong, but first time Marvel Gold foil?
Yes, I do believe that is the case.
The calling champions on the back?
Pretty nice.
That is damn sick. And quick dive flex as well, a card I've seen pop up in many decks across the format, across multiple seasons. So if you're there at the calling at World Tour Philadelphia, check this out once again. Full art, the backside. If I won this, honestly, I'm going to my Armory and I'm just accidentally sleeping it the wrong way. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm a calling champion.
Those are one sick pair of kicks, man.
Yeah.
Just rocking those up. Just gloating. Look at how sick that looks. It has calling champion on it.
And a bit of a shout out to the everyone else. It's the creative team, and I know Chris Gehring as well works with the creative team on these things to really I don't want to say level because the programs are always sick, but this is just next level. Let's be honest. This is sick. So if you're there, if you want to play in World Tour, the Calling Philadelphia, that is what is on offer.
Yeah, the first ever gold foil Marvel legendary on offer.
Yes, and quick dodge flexes. That's sick. That's so sick. That's so sick. If I could play, I'd definitely be there. But
it's good. It's good that we're not playing, so that other players have a shot.
Go to a 1.
Yeah. Stop calling me out. He's telling the truth. But yeah, well, that's a pretty cool way. I feel like we're probably reaching the end of the stream, are we not, Alex? But what a way to go out on. One more time, I just want to thank everyone from around the world, all the players, the community members of Flesh and Blood, who have helped build this game up over the course of 6 years into what it is today. Because that's what it's all about, the community and the players, trading card game, playing in the Flesh and Blood.
Exactly.
The common language of great games.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. We've had a great time just being able to host this wonderful 6th anniversary stream. Yeah. We hope to see you all again soon and get out there, play your events, and we'll be seeing a bunch of you at the World Championship in Philadelphia very soon.
See you soon.
Catch you later.
This is it. The defining moment of months of competition. After another year of tournaments all over the globe, the World Championship stands at the pinnacle of all Flesh and Blood play. Every year, Worlds invites friends, competitors, and communities to gather their favorite heroes and convene for one weekend-long celebration of the very best our game has to offer. Be the first to share in the excitement of the biggest reveal in Flesh and Blood history at the monumental Worlds keynote. With events and tournament exclusives to play and collect all weekend long, there are just so many incredible games waiting to be played. In these sprawling halls, legends will be written and champions will be forged. From doubleheader classic constructed battle hardens, a living legend calling, to a historic world championship with the first time best of 3 top 8, all in a split format CC and living legend tournament for the ages. Meet your favorite artists, make your new favorite memories, and become a part of Flesh and Blood history. Your table is waiting for you. Register now at fabprotour.com.